Yeah, he's scared as fuck.
What is that?
Chills. Chills. Let's go! Snow cones? Charisma check. Adventure! Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyle, and today we are watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 6, I believe. The hero of the village, and the thumbnail is Fern and Stark, or Stark. Maybe it's Stark. I should probably just listen intently more on when people say his name. But to go over what we witnessed in episode 5, Phantoms of the Dead, we met Stark, and he seems like a capable warrior. He created that fissure in the giant mountain wall, but he's a coward. He's like the cowardly lion. He doesn't have a lot of courage at all. But he was trained by my boy Eisen. So I think it's going to turn out fine. The title of the episode is The Hero of the Village, so I feel like people are going to praise him for maybe just... Actually, you know what I just thought about? I was thinking maybe he's actually going to save the village. However, he is the distraction in this case, or at least that's what Frieren said they needed him for. Maybe he's going to run around in a circle. The dragon's going to chase him. Fern and Frieren are going to do their mage thing and blast him away. And then everybody's going to praise Stark like usual. Give him a big feast. Maybe even a statue. That would be pretty cool. And everybody's going to think he saved the day, when it wasn't actually him. It was the mages who actually saved the town. So that's my prediction for today's episode. What else was going on in the last episode that I can remember? I feel like that was the main focus of last episode, was talking to Eisen about Stark, meeting Stark, needing a new companion. So he's going to actually come with us on this journey, which is pretty cool. I mean, he is a character in the intro, so we got a new party member in the intro, which is cool. And yeah, we're gonna press on here with Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 6, The Hero of the Village. Let's go. Oh, that's him. Training.
I see now. Your training is what made this fissure.
Yes, it did. Here we go. There he is. The man himself. Who are you? Wonder if there's any other full-time companions we're gonna meet. Here we go. No, however many years, it's just the next day.
But if you don't intend to fight the dragon, why do you continue to train?
When I first got to this village,
Backstory.
people were living in fear. Hard not to with a dragon nearby. Now they're all smiles. They're convinced that as long as I'm around, their home remains safe from another brutal attack.
Nice.
Even though I haven't done a damn thing. The only reason the dragon hasn't destroyed this place is because it hasn't felt like it.
Just gotta be ready. Prep.
What if it does feel like it? Will you fight it if there's no other choice?
I'm not keen on dying, but that's a minor thing. I have a title to uphold, and people to protect. I'm Stark, the hero of this village.
He is
It's
Stark.
my job to defend it.
Nice job.
Easy to say that now, but knowing myself, I'll run away.
No. Not the
This
next
scar on
time.
my forehead, I didn't get it taking on a monster.
I didn't
It's
think
from a
so.
fight I had with my master.
Oh.
It was the first time he ever hit me. He must have been disappointed. Had to have been. Throughout our whole relationship, he never praised me a single time.
Eisen's a hard teacher, huh?
What now?
We just met, but I don't think you'll run.
You don't know me at all.
Okay.
Right about that. But I have been in a similar situation.
All right, let's hear it.
The first time that I fought a monster,
Oh, look at this.
I had trained more than enough, but I was frozen by fear. I couldn't
right.
muster the courage to fight back.
Frieren did mention
All
this.
I could do was run. It kept on chasing me.
That's quite the monster.
For some reason, Mistress Frieren wouldn't help.
Because you needed to
Like
learn.
that too.
You needed to
When it
learn.
finally had me cornered, I steeled my resolve, and instinct took over.
You blasted. Let's go. God, their
All that I
magic's so
needed to
cool.
do was ground myself. Your training isn't going to fail you. Mine didn't fail me. You're a coward hiding beneath a veneer of bravery. But your resolve to protect the village, that, at least, I believe is real.
It's true. Your resolve is true.
My resolve.
Gohan was a little bitch after Piccolo's training, but then
How did it
he
go?
became a great warrior.
I don't know for sure. But if I had to guess, I think it'll turn out all right.
You guys will be fine. So maybe they're going to do the same thing. Say they're going to help him, but not.
He ran then.
That's a shame.
He didn't
I had
run.
high hopes for the lad.
Shut up.
We're left with no choice. Prepare yourself for dragon-size tag.
Huh?
Frieren. You only need 30 seconds, right?
You took your time.
I want you to promise me one thing. If I die fighting this dragon, you have to finish it off for me.
Sure.
All right. I promise. But why would you sacrifice so much for the townsfolk?
Why not?
What?
Just... that's kind of an odd question. I've lived here for 3 whole years now.
Not
That's-
long.
Yes, long. Okay, let's get to business.
Your hands are shaking.
Yeah, he's scared as
What
fuck.
do you expect? Something funny to you?
You're exactly like Eisen.
I am.
Aizen?
This is a powerful foe.
But your
What
hands,
is that?
They're out of control. You afraid?
Yes,
Yes.
Didn't take much to get that out of you.
being afraid isn't a bad thing. Without fear, I wouldn't have made it this far.
Nice. Let's fucking go. And he
Even
wraps
the
his
way he
hand.
trembles the same.
They wrap their hands the same. How cute.
I get it now.
You do.
My master.
You don't
He
need
was
help.
afraid too. All I have to do is steal my resolve.
He's gonna run away. He's gonna get like smacked.
He's entered the dragon's range.
Why isn't it attacking him?
It knows better. I thought so.
It knows better.
No wonder it left the village alone. Dragons are smart creatures. They're not foolish enough to pick a fight against a powerful opponent. Eisen
Chills.
didn't hit Stark for being weak, but
Chills.
because he was disappointed in him. It's much simpler than that.
Let's go, boy!
The two of us parted in anger.
You hit him?
My body moved on its own. I feel terrible. I'm forever sorry for what I did. I
Apologize.
was afraid. I was afraid of the boy, Frieren. couldn't believe his power. My apprentice will become a great warrior.
Go. He just sliced its fingernails? What? What are you gonna do? Oh my!
Let him have it! Hey! Shoot it already!
No, you got it.
Exactly what you told me to! You expect me to kill it myself? You can't be serious, old hag! You're just like my master!
It's already dead.
Huh?
Old hag, huh?
He called her
Live
an
to
old.
regret that.
I killed it. On
Dude,
my
this
own.
is great.
I didn't need any help. I beat the dragon.
Let's go.
Good work. You were exceptional. That was quite the show. Well done. Now this hoard of treasure is mine.
We can't take it all with us. 3 items only.
Does this not feel silly to you? You're really interested in this old junk?
This
Yeah,
junk
the grimoire.
is treasure.
There it is.
Master always told me that you made the hero's adventure a ridiculous one.
Oh.
In a good way. I guess your silliness made things fun.
How sweet.
Incredible! You actually made shaved ice!
I told you this spell was worth it.
I would take on armies to experience such fluffiness!
Rightly so.
This is ridiculous. We're
Snow
wasting
cones?
our time.
We have time to spare. Our journey has only just begun, after all.
Hi,
The
Himmel.
hero of the south was said to be our strongest weapon. The 7 sages of destruction slaughtered him. The 4 of us may well not make it back alive.
So what, then? Want your last journey to be painful and hard? That's
Love
no
you,
fun.
Himmel.
If you ask me about it, I would take the more lighthearted journey any day. One I can laugh about at the end.
And make snow cones.
Just the warmth of a finger and it melts almost instantaneously.
Please keep your fingers away from our food.
Ridiculous.
Oh, and what do we do about the syrup?
I don't have a spell to produce that.
Really?
Even
Maybe
more
later.
ridiculous.
If they eat snow cones later, I might cry. Ugh. Yes.
Well, can you see through them?
Beautiful.
Yes, but I can't say I find this spell interesting.
I'm so sorry my body isn't interesting to you.
What?
So small.
No part of me small!
Well, Stark, where will your journey lead you next? I suppose you could make your way back to Eisen now.
Hey, no.
Didn't my master tell you to take me with you?
Yeah.
Besides, I'd like to have a ridiculous adventure or two of my own.
Let's go. He needs to talk to Eisen. Wait. 28 years after Himmel's death, and here in the far city of Wall, located in the regional
There is monster
canyon.
activity in the northern lands. At this time, no one can pass through the checkpoint.
Whoa,
Well,
look at this
what
place.
time can we? It has to open someday.
Does it? It hasn't since I was very first posted here. After
Armor.
all, no people out means no monsters in.
True.
Pardon me. The Castellan would like to see you, sir.
Be right there. Listen close, adventurers. You would be wise not to cause any trouble in this town.
He's like an NPC that you mess with in Oblivion or
Wasn't a very warm
Skyrim.
welcome.
He's a good guard. wants to keep his people safe, and is appropriately harsh on outsiders. As every proper
We have
town
another
guard ought to be, in my
teammate. Have
opinion.
another teammate. Who?
Speaking of safety, this city seems to have it in spades, which is a positive of being stuck here. This is the perfect time to slow down and study our craft. Once we drop off our things, the magic shops are all mine. Come now. The checkpoint is locked tight. We have no other choice. Run along, you're free to roam. I'll secure us a room at the inn.
There you go, Stark.
Wanna get something to eat? Loud and clear. Scary.
I don't think she's scary at all.
Rumor is they shut down the sea routes too.
The Northern Lands Army says they'll take care of the problem, but I give it 2 years until the checkpoint opens up again.
What?
Business is at a standstill.
Maybe we can do something about
this
that.
in forever. The Jumbo Berry Special.
Let's go.
I was just a kid when I came here last. I actually had to split it with my master because I couldn't finish it alone.
Oh, baby
But,
Stark.
I feel like this thing has shrunk.
I would know. It's the same size as ever. You've simply grown up.
You got bigger.
I suppose age does change our perception. Everything seemed huge when I was a kid. I used to think my master's back was so broad.
He's
But
pretty tiny.
Even that started to look small.
Eisen is getting up there in years. I hope you're being a dutiful student.
Nope.
Duty is what brought me here. You're sure the portion's the same?
The passage of time is cruel.
Go back to him. Apologize. Or Eisen should apologize.
You've got no reason to glare at me. I bought this with my own money.
Pardon me. 1 milk, please.
Sure thing.
She's got quite a square bottom.
What? You're clearly mad.
Mr. Stark,
Fine, I guess you can have half.
this isn't about dessert. What if I told you we're going to be waiting for a long time? 2 years even.
Huh? No thanks.
So you and I feel the same way about it then?
Sure? What's her deal?
That's a relief. You're relatively normal at least.
I'm lost. Did I do something to offend you? So you want to find a way through the checkpoint?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, you won't regret it.
What if you just flew us up and over the city wall?
The wall's only one part of the problem. There's a powerful barrier all around the border that extends to the maximum flying height.
That
Really?
makes sense. Explains how they keep the winged monsters out.
Maximum
Let's
flying
ask
height?
around. Our first stop should be the Merchants Guild. They must be trading somewhere.
Adventure. This is what, like, you're just like diving into a D&D campaign here. Talking to people, figuring shit out.
Trade has been completely shut down. If guarded caravans aren't allowed through, things in the Northern Lands must be quite serious. I'm afraid we may need to give up until things settle down.
Not yet. We should ask around the Black Market and Thieves Guild first.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be a bit dangerous even for us?
Lucky for you, I look tough enough not to be questioned. Plus, I bluff like a pro.
You do have a thievish face.
I heard that.
Charisma check. Oh. He's got the scar and the axe. This is
What a
so
waste.
awesome.
It's no big surprise. The town's stuck on the defensive. If they don't open back up, we're stuck too. You know, we could always pay the guard station a quick visit. You good?
Yes. I'm just a little surprised by your cooperation is all.
You said that you didn't want to wait. So I'm doing all of us a favor.
You're even more desperate to leave than I am.
No,
Well,
he's helpful.
I don't have a lot of time.
That was awfully vague.
This view, Nice, isn't it?
He
You
doesn't
can really see the north side.
have a lot of time.
When I was little, my master brought me up here.
Hey.
We departed for the northern lands from this very city.
Tell me all about it, Master.
He's so tiny.
You want to know? See that trail over yonder?
He hardly ever spoke about himself, but he happily relayed every detail of the hero's adventure.
God.
He's been around for a long time, and for whatever reason, those 10 years mattered more than all the rest. I'll bet the same is true for Frieren.
Maybe.
I wonder.
He's old now, and can't travel like that anymore. He sent the two of you to find me so that I could fill his spot.
Hey, a couple years ago, he sliced a
Now it's my
demon.
turn. I'll go on this adventure and return with stories just like the ones he told me.
It's going to be too
If they
late.
happen to be ridiculous, that's all the better.
You have to go back to him
It's the
now.
least I can do to repay my debt to him. If I take too long to get back, my master will pass on.
I see. Then
They're
we
gonna-
can't allow ourselves to get tied up here.
He's going to talk to him
Nope.
because he's going to be
But I
dead
bet
at the
he's still
end.
got plenty of years left.
Fuck. She's got a grimoire or a book.
Mistress Frieren? Is there a reason you're creeping around the city?
Shh. Quiet yourself.
She's got a
They're
new spell.
following me.
Don't stop. She must be lurking around here somewhere.
What'd she steal?
Oh, great. How'd you rile him up?
I've no clue. I was happily perusing a magic shop when suddenly...
I'm so terribly sorry. Please, Miss Frieren, forgive my insolence.
Okay. I have some concerns about where this seems to be going.
I understand the captain of the guard was quite rude to you. As the castellan of this city, I apologize.
Oh, it's no issue. He did his guardly duties well, if you ask me.
She
In any case,
did kind of
I'm
save
not
the
in an
land.
enormous hurry.
Am I right to assume that you do plan to travel north again?
Yeah.
According to our information, the
There's
northern lands are in
armor.
constant battle with the remnants of the Demon King's forces. You must be concerned about their situation. My goodness, a hero as kind as she is mighty. The people of the north will be thrilled to hear of your arrival.
Yes.
And as for our checkpoint, pass through as you wish.
Let's go. Let's go. She kind of wanted to go around the magic shops for 2 years, huh? Damn.
I can't believe that's really all it took. Shouldn't we have told them who you were from the moment they turned us away?
I didn't think there was any point in alerting them. And I wanted to take my time.
You're the...
What a commotion. This kind of thing just isn't for me. Who could feel comfortable
the
like
humble.
this?
I'm happy I get to see a proper send-off.
There you go.
This must have been how it was when my master left for the north.
Yes. Awesome. I'll never get over their eyes. Hers and Himmel's.
That's right. If only I'd had a little more time for my research.
You need to move on.
You know we risked life and limb trying to get out of there, right?
Indeed.
Oh, God, it's so fast. It went so fast. All right, let's see if Stark is in the end theme song. I don't recall, but I feel like every time I watch this, I see something new. I like that. Unremarkable, but special. Kind of an oxymoron. Her traveling by herself in the end theme, and then obviously her party's feet and the OG party.
It
hurts.
He died in battle against Aura.
The Liberation Festival is tonight.
Not speak to them.
I'm curious about
What a
that
pain in the
mage.
rear.
It's like a fairy tale.
Eyes insane. It's like a fairy tale. How cool of an ending. Oh, man. I really love this show. All right. What just happened? So our boy came through, and he is the hero of the village, and he didn't need any help. That was so fucking cool to just see that he was super strong. And Eisen said to Frieren he was scared at his strength, and that's why he punched him. It was just like a natural reaction, which, you know, is a little weird, but it's an anime, so we'll roll with it. I can understand it a little bit. It really sucks though that they left on such bad terms. Like, it seemed like Eisen loved telling him about the adventures that him and the party had, and didn't talk a lot about himself, but loved talking about those 10 years with Himmelheiter and Frieren. So, like, why treat your pupil in a bad way and like have this sour kind of departure, you know? Stark mentions on top of the wall when he's talking to Fern, he's like, I don't have a lot of time, you know, I want to go on this adventure, but his goal is to tell a tale to his teacher that he would be proud of, just like how he was proud of his 10-year journey. And that is beautiful. I think that's really admirable of Stark to, you know, embark on and things like that. But I just wish he would run home and run to Eisen's place and be like, hey, I love you. You love me. Let's hug it out and then go on the journey. But that's not how things work. Also, I'm very, very concerned about one thing. What if Eisen dies before he gets home? They get to Aurelie and Frieren, I don't know why I was spacing on her name. The show is named after her, but Frieren talks to Himmel with the spell of talking to the dead, and Eisen is dead. And then Stark talks to Eisen there before he gets home because he dies. That would suck so bad. It would be it would be appropriate. I guess it could happen is my concern. I just hope it doesn't. Hope he comes back and talks to Eisen in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I would prefer the latter, but if the former does happen, it would be a beautiful moment on the show, I must admit. The power scaling is interesting in this show. It's like our adventurers are pretty damn strong. So it has me to believe maybe, you know, the fighting has been cool in the show. It really has. And Frieren needed Fern to defend her at that one against Qual, right? But I feel like that's just all secondary. Maybe it won't be in the future, which thank you guys for telling me. Even though this is only 28 episodes, there will probably be more because the manga is, I believe, ahead of the show. Maybe the fighting will matter more, but right now it doesn't seem to, which is fine. All good with me. The fighting is really cool, though. I will say that. So, yeah, we got a real hero with us. A real fighter, barbarian guy. He was also very gung-ho. He's very good-natured. Fern was like, I can't wait 2 years here because Frieren's just going to fucking wander around in the magic shops and do research, and she's got all the time in the world and we don't, so let's get a move on. So they went around the town and tried to find a way to get through, and then Frieren just so happens to be a hero of the land, so they were like fucking flower petals in the air. They were like, hey, you get to go through, don't worry about it. So that was cool. She could have said that from the beginning, but she wanted to take her time. So she was like, darn, 2 years? What? Man, that's not that bad, guys. Let's, go get a sundae. It's fine. We'll be fine. Go into the magic shop. Don't worry about it. 2 years. Scoff, scoff, scoff. But we are back on track, headed north, fighting baddies, hopefully. Maybe meeting new people. I'm excited for what's next. I feel like I watched Invincible. If you guys don't know, I'll put the playlist here. Shameless plug, shameless plug. Invincible is so good, and Frieren is so good, and they couldn't be any more different. I'm so happy that Invincible I picked because I've seen the comic on shelves. I have the first volume here, this here, which I have not read. I've opened it up to like the first couple of pages. The artwork is a lot different than the show, but I had seen that for a couple of years and knew that there was a show out, heard so many good things about it, and I love it. However, it is the complete opposite of this. This show I heard about from the reaction community. I saw people were reacting to it. I was watching a lot of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reactions, and I was like, people are saying it's better than FMAB. I was like, is it? I have no idea if it is or not. However, I will say, between the two shows that I'm watching, I really enjoy it. I don't know which one's better, honestly, Invincible or Frieren. But we shall see. And we shall see how it stacks up to FMAB at the end. I think I would probably have to have 2 seasons worth, though, of Frieren to decide if it's better than FMAB, because FMAB is 64 episodes versus this is 28. So once we get more episodes, I think it's a better comparison. You know what I mean? As far as the channel in general, I just want to say thank you. If you're new here at this point of the video, I thank you for sticking around, because if you got 20 plus minutes into the video, you must like something about what you're watching on the screen. So I sincerely appreciate it, and I always end it the same way. As always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.